Hello, my name is Dr. Veronica Hardy, and welcome to the new Social Worker magazine. This series is called Vision, Intention, Strategy, your social work mentor. And today our topic is called Mental Decluttering, Impostor Syndrome, and Pioneers, Preparing for Pivot Points in Your Social Work Career. Now, during our social work education, we are introduced to multiple types of roles that social workers can fill. And at times, you just might have this feeling inside that you're ready to make a shift from your current job, possibly applying for a promotion, exploring a new opportunity. But either way, you feel like you have reached a point where you want to make a shift that I refer to as a pivot point. Now, I have made several enjoyable pivot points throughout my career, from group home settings to residential treatment facilities, even private practice and academia. But I want to give you a little bit of guidance, some tips that worked for me when I was preparing for my pivot points. So the first step in preparation is to start brain dumping. Now, what does that mean? Another name for brain dumping is mental decluttering. You might have also heard it referred to as brain downloading. So there are many names for this, but what it primarily means is releasing your mind from all of the thoughts and putting them in a tangible form. For example, I have a journal that I keep and I can brain dump in that journal. So all of those thoughts regarding your pivot point or the new career opportunity in social work that you want to pursue, put it on paper. The next thing you want to do with brain dumping is start ordering those tasks according to level of importance. In other words, what do you want to accomplish first? Now, what do you do next with those action steps? I always keep my little calendar handy with me, and I can write my goal dates for when I would like to achieve certain of the tasks or action steps. So that is what you want to do next. After you have dumped all of the thoughts from your mind onto a piece of paper or into your cell phone or onto a computer, you want to organize them according to level of importance, and then you want to assign goal dates for when you hope to achieve them. Step number 2, you may have heard of this, imposter syndrome. Now, this was originally coined in the 1970s by two psychologists named Dr. Clance and Dr. Imes, and they were focusing on how people were experiencing feelings of self-doubt or inadequacy, overall questioning themselves and their abilities. So I wonder how many of us have felt that way when we attain a new position but feel like we really shouldn't be here, that we don't have the skills necessary to fulfill the job responsibilities. Or we start comparing ourselves to others and feel this sense of deficiency. Have you ever felt that before? But what I want you to do is to remember that this may come up when you have reached a pivot point and you are seeking to pursue a new goal. You may have those feelings of self-doubt, such as, why did I start pursuing this goal in the first place? I'm not going to be good at it. Now, if that type of talk comes up for you, I want you to explore the root of those messages. What triggered those types of thoughts? Ask yourself questions such as, what led me to begin questioning my abilities? Questions such as this will help to promote introspection, to understand the root of what triggered those thoughts of inadequacy and questioning your skills and abilities. Now, step number 3 is to gain more motivation. Now, one way I seek to gain motivation is through the NASW Foundation website. And on this website, they have multiple social work pioneers noted for great and groundbreaking work that they have done in areas ranging from social justice to developing practice techniques that we still use today. For example, consider Dr. Alma Young. She was great in the medical profession, and she was groundbreaking in identifying ways to structure note-taking in medical charts. And the methods that Dr. Young developed are still practiced today. And guess who was the director of the very first Department of Public Welfare in the United States? Leroy Halbert. Let's also remember Grace Coyle, who attained multiple degrees in social work, economics, and even sociology. And she was groundbreaking in propelling the importance of group work as a key component of social work practice. Now, not to mention Whitney Young, as well as Mildred Mitt-Joyner, who is the current president of our National Association of Social Workers. There are many pioneers who have left a legacy who we can learn so much from. Just as they engaged in pivot points to enhance the social work profession, you can also engage in groundbreaking pivot points in your career as well. I hope these tips can help with the mental decluttering, also known as brain dumping, being aware of imposter syndrome, as well as gaining inspiration from people such as social work pioneers who left groundbreaking legacies for us. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in to the new Social Worker magazine, Vision, Intention, Strategy, your social work mentor. Until next time, take care.